The mature Christian life is a surrendering our choices to God. God who knows everything, who can give us the best choices. He is one that we can rely on and trust. God is the one who sent Jesus to die for us, and that's how much He loved us, so we can trust Him with everything that we have. To be a mature Christian means to make Him the Lord of our choices. Now, birth and then death, and there's between the B and the D, there's a C, the choice. I hope and pray that you and I can choose to follow Jesus Christ in all that we do and say, so that we can be the finishers, truly finishing what Jesus commanded us to do 2,000 years ago. Now, Luke 9:23, Jesus commanded the disciples and the people who are following Him, if anyone wish to come after me, must deny themselves and to take up the cross daily and to follow me. To follow Jesus Christ, we must deny ourselves. To follow Jesus Christ, we must daily, not just time to time, but daily take up the cross. Now, Jesus commanded us to take up our crosses. That means that we surrender our choices to what Jesus would choose. Jesus will lead and Jesus will guide in our lives. As a missionary, when I first started for the mission field in Africa, the food was very difficult for me. The smell of the native food in West Africa was very tough for me. That's why I lost a lot of weight in the beginning, almost 20 pounds. And after being hungry for a long time, I was able to eat anything in Africa. So I acquired the taste of African food. I have seen many short-term missionaries, especially the one who came this year, but they really love Guinean food. You know, there is a peanut sauce, there is a vegetable sauce that natives pound and cook for many hours, and usually have the rice and then sauce on the top. Usually they put a lot of fish smelling ingredients inside, so the smell can be difficult for some people like me. It was very difficult in the beginning. If I had a choice, I would not choose the food that is offered in Africa. But I surrendered my choices. Coming to Africa, I had to endure malarias and many difficult, diseases. The temperature went up to 106, 7 degrees at times, and that was very difficult. Especially when our children got sick. It was very difficult for us to live in this part of the world. The medical facility is about 10 to 12 hours away in the capital city. We truly had to rely on God for His protection and His healing at times. So enduring all the hardships and to live in this part of the world was very difficult. But we had to surrender our choices so that we can be where God wants us to be, where God leads and guides, so that we may be able to be in the center of what God is doing. God is looking for a man and woman who will surrender all to follow. I have seen young men and women who are seeking God, saying, God, what do you want me to do with my life? And their attitude is that when God shows them, that they will decide, to follow or not. it is not God who decides, but they are. Even though they say, God, I want to know your will, and then I will evaluate the decisions or leadings or places that you want me to go, and I will decide if I will say yes or no. To that kind of young men and women, God would not reveal his will. God is seeking for a man and woman who says, wherever, whenever, however, you surrender your choices. When you surrender all your choices, now God can start guiding you. He's not looking for a perfect person. Rather, he's looking for someone who is teachable, who will acknowledge their shortcomings and say, God, this is who I am. Can you use me? I know you can. I surrender all. And I will be where you want me to be. And I will do whatever you want me to do. This is the kind of young man and woman God is seeking. Now today, I want you to think about your life. And are you surrendering your job? Whatever God wants you to do, that you will do? Do you surrender your marriage? It's not someone that you like, but it's someone God brings into your life. Now these are difficult decisions, but important decisions that you will make. To know God's will is very difficult at times. But I found out over the years when God revealed the word Africa in my prayer, and God led me to Guinea, it was very clear that God is one who makes every step. And I only had to do is when God reveals the first step, I just stood up, and then next step showed up, and then the third step showed up. This is what it means to be a follower of Jesus Christ. And then we can become the finishers who will participate in God, who is doing his work to complete the task that he began on the cross. Jesus truly finished all that he needed to do. And then he commanded his disciples to go and make disciples of all nations. Let's surrender all so that he can start revealing his will for us. Through us, that he can reach the world. God bless you.